You're watching Xavier University of Louisiana Athletics on the Xavier Athletics YouTube channel. Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome from inside the Convocation Center in New Orleans. Today is Thursday, January 27th. I'm Andrew Beyer. Thank you for joining us for today's basketball doubleheader between Texas College and Xavier University. The women will be tipping off in just a few minutes. So first up, we'll see the Lady Steers take on the Gold Nuggets, followed by the men's game, which is set to tip off at approximately 7:30. Xavier comes in 10-5 on the season, 5-1 in the Red River Athletic Conference, first year for Xavier in the Red River Conference. They're tied for second currently behind first place Our Lady of the Lake, who is 6-0. Meanwhile, Texas College, 4-4 on the season, have not played a conference match yet. They've had an extended break due to some COVID outbreaks there. They have not played since December 14th, a win at SAGU. They've canceled or postponed their last 8 games. Xavier on a 4-game win streak. They won their conference opener, dropped their second conference match to Our Lady of the Lake, and are now on a 4-game win streak. Those were all on the road. And today they start a 4-game conference homestand.
Ladies and gentlemen, masks must be
about a minute away from warm-ups being finished and clearing the court. We'll have starting lineups and the national anthem for you in just a moment. We'll be right back. And the national
gentlemen,
anthem is done.
tonight's starters.
It's time to meet
First,
the
for the
starters
Texas
for
College
both
Lady
teams.
Steers.
The Texas
A
College Lady
5'5"
Steers, as
junior
I
from
said,
Texarkana,
come in
Texas.
4-4, and
#1,
this will
Taylor
be their first
Crabtree.
conference match of the year. They'll start
A
5
5'6"
guards,
sophomore from
only 8
Woolworth,
players
Texas.
available
#2,
tonight. Number 1 is
Rylan
Taylor
Robbins.
Crabtree, averages 22
A
points.
5'5" junior
Number 2
from
is
Woolworth,
Rylan
Texas.
Rogers.
#3, Kaylin Primus.
Number 3 is Kaylin Primus. Number
A
5 is
5'8"
Danisha
junior
Bailey.
from Marlin, Texas.
And number
#5,
10, the
Danisha
star of the
Bailey.
team, Mystique Womack, averages 24 points.
And a 5'8"
Shoots
freshman
49%
from
from the
Marlin,
field,
Texas. #10,
85%
Mystique
from the
Womack.
free throw line. Also
Head
averages
coach of the
almost
Texas
11 boards,
College
over
Lady
5
Steers,
assists, and over 3
Jamal
steals
Evans.
on the year so far. So the Gold Nuggets will be keeping an eye on number 10 tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen,
For Xavier,
the starting lineups for
their,
your Xavier University Gold
their point
Nuggets.
scorer leading the way this year, Nia Bishop, is out today. So we'll see at forward number 10, Raina Ross,
Number 10,
and number
Raina
22,
Ross.
Victory Udeche. Udeche second on the team in scoring, 8.4 points per contest, along with 7.5 boards. At center will be number 33, OC Backup Gossam. And in the backcourt, guards will be number 11, Abria Arns, and number 14, Deja Virgil.
Senior from Manhattan, New York. Number 22, Victory Udici.
Xavier's most recent contest was earlier this week. Monday, they won 57-55 at Louisiana Christian. That concluded their 4-game road swing, which they won all 4, looking to make it 5 in a row here tonight against the Lady Steers. And as I mentioned, the Lady Steers have not played since December 14th when they won at SAGU. They're 4-4 and looking forward to getting back on the court and underway with their Red River Conference schedule. Referees for this afternoon's contest, Lynn Roberts, Jared Waller, and Jerica Matthews. Lady Steers are in their purple uniforms, and the homestanding Gold Nuggets are in white. We're set to go from the Convocation Center. Just waiting on the opening tip. Quick substitution. I'm not sure the referee asked Raina Ross to go out, so Julia Lafarge checks in right off the bat for Xavier, and it's Lafarge who controls the opening tip in the backcourt. She brings it across the line now. Up to the top for Arns. Swings it out for Virgil, back to Arns, trying to get it into the post. Udeche misses her first shot, rebound for the Lady Steers. Out of bounds, Lady Steers control.
Substitution for Xavier, number 10, Raina Ross.
Raina Ross just tried to check back in, but they wouldn't let her. Not sure what's going on with that. It's Kaylin Primus at the point for the Lady Steers. Drives on the right side, passes it out to Womack. Shot clock violation. Lady Steers can't get a shot off. First turnover of the game. 559 games in a row. The Gold Nuggets have forced at least 10 turnovers. First shot by OC Backup Gossam. Xavier on the board first. Primus brings it across. Lafarge tries to help on the double team. Inside, Taylor Crabtree gets into the paint and scores. Deja Virgil brings it up for the Gold Nuggets. To Adichie, at the top of the key, over to Lafarge, trying to get it inside to Bakib Gossam. Nice rainbow pass across. Missed shot, but Bakib Gossam with the rebound. Swings it out to Virgil, who drives. A little off balance on the shot. She missed, but Bakib Gossam with the rebound and the putback. Bakib Gossam, I think, would average a little bit more on the boards, only 1.4 rebounds per game, averages 6 points, but does shoot 51% from the field. In the lane, driving, is Crabtree, and she's fouled. Foul called on Jalea Lafarge. That's her first and the first team foul of the first quarter. Crabtree will go to the line. Only shoots 55% from the free throw line, misses her first. Both these teams shoot 65% from the line as a team and 26% from three-point range. But overall field goal percentage, the advantage goes to Texas College. They shoot 42%. Xavier shoots 37%. Crabtree makes her second. Expect the Lady Steers to get to the line quite a few times tonight. They average 24.4 free throw attempts per game. That's fifth in NAIA at this point. If they had a little better percentage, they'd be able to have those pay off. Bakib Gossam turns and misses. Ball saved there from going out of bounds by the Lady Steers. Nice play. That was Womack who saved it. Tanisha Bailey drives through the lane, kicks it out to Womack, who drains a three-pointer. Texas College takes the lead. They're up 6-4 now. Lafarge swings it to Virgil, takes a three-point shot, misses. There's a quick rebound by Bailey, threw it up to Primus, who tried to drive and goes out of bounds off a Xavier player. Bailey from the right wing tries to drive inside. She's stripped. Abria Irons takes it coast to coast with the layup.
Layup is good. Abria Irons.
Abria Irons averages 2.2 steals per game, and she took that one all the way herself, the junior from Boutique, Louisiana. There's Bailey trying to drive. Fouled on the way in. I think it's going to be Lafarge again. And it is Lafarge assessed with her second foul already. Second team foul.
In the game for Xavier, number 32, Jordan Manning.
Lafarge will check out as Jordan Manning replaces her. Lady Steers will inbound from the baseline. Mystique Womack spins, shoots, and it's good.
Basket by Raina Ross. Correction, Mystique Womack.
Virgil brings it across. Over to the left side for Irons, trying to get an entry pass to Bakib Gossam. Passes it back out around the perimeter. Udeche, did she travel? No, she's called for an offensive foul. Victory Udeche for his personal first team foul on Xavier.
Victory Udeche, her first, team's third.
Blocking foul called on Abria Irons.
Xavier foul, number 11, Abria Irons, her first.
She tried to go through the screen, chasing Dynesha Bailey. Third team foul now on the Gold Nuggets. Womack with the ball. Takes a three-point shot, and it's good, her second of the day.
Good for Mystique Womack.
And Texas College opens up a 5-point lead. Backup Gossam underneath and scores.
Basket by OC Backup Gossam.
Udeche with the assist. Good pass from Udeche to find Backup Gossam underneath. Womack now at the point for the Lady Steers. Dribbles through 4 Xavier defenders, but misses the layup. Arns back to Udeche. Arns again, trying to get it inside again to Backup Gossam. Pass across the court to Virgil, who misses.
Timeout called.
An early
Texas
timeout
College.
called by Texas College head coach
30 second
Jamal
timeout.
Evans. Evans in his 11th season with Texas College, and he is a Texas College alum himself. So Xavier was out to a quick lead early, but Texas College behind their leading scorer, Mystique Womack, and 2 3-pointers. Stretched it back out to a 5-point lead. And Xavier's latest bucket cuts it down to 3. And Texas College really goes through 2 players, Womack with 24 points per game and Crabtree, 22 points a game. Xavier a little bit more spread out, and as I mentioned when we were going through the lineups, their leading scorer, Nia Bishop, out today. And we didn't get a reason why, if it's injury or illness. If we find out, we'll let you know. Turnover there as that ball goes out of bounds off of Crabtree. Virgil at the point, brings it across the timeline. Drives around the right side. Pulls up, back up to Udeche, who drives, shoots, misses. Back up Gossam with the rebound on the right side. And she scores. Back up Gossam with 6 points now, if I remember correctly. Cuts the lead to 1. Womack with the long pass to Bailey, who drives and misses. Back up Gossam with the rebound. Xavier swings it around the perimeter. Virgil gets it in, back of Gossam. They've been running their offense through the post. 3-point basket, no good. Back of Gossam, another rebound underneath. Another 3-point attempt. That one short off the front of the yarn. Udeche with the rebound.
Basket by Victory
Nice
Udeche.
job by Victory Udeche underneath. Spinning and laying it in from close range. That's the sub there during the timeout. Lindsey Brigham checked in for Texas College.
Gold Rush, 34. 11, Abria Irons.
Substitutions for both teams now.
Kyla Duncan.
Kyla Duncan checks in for Xavier. And Lauren Lafitte checks in for Texas College. Udeche misses the layup. Rebound for Womack and passes to a wide open teammate from 3. That's Kaylin Primus who misses.
Bounce, Xavier ball.
Ball bounces off the iron and out of bounds. Ball will belong to Xavier. Inside to Duncan. Turns and scores.
Basket by Kyla Duncan.
Duncan just 5'10", but plays the post position as she checked in for Bakib Gossam. Nice move there by Mystique Womack. Drives and lays it in off the glass. Irons inside to Duncan, who spins, shoots, misses. Irons tries to get the rebound and keeps it alive. Reset the shot clock to 20 seconds for the Gold Nuggets.
College. Number 5, Danisha Bailey. Number 21, Tierney Minor.
Tierney Minor checks in for the first time for Texas College, and Danisha Bailey returns as well. Bria Irons drives inside, misses. Duncan with the rebound, and it rolls in.
Basket is good for Kyla Duncan.
Xavier back on top by 3 now. Bailey dishes it outside to Minor, who misses. Rebound for the Gold Nuggets. Offensive foul called on Xavier.
Xavier foul, number 35, Kyla Duncan.
It's on Kyla Duncan.
Team's 5th.
Wasn't set when she tried to set that screen. Fifth team foul now on Xavier. There's a reach-in foul.
Xavier foul on Jordan Manning, her first. Team
Jordan Manning, that's her first.
6 teams over the limit.
6-team foul now for Xavier. And Texas College will shoot free throws. Referees were confused there for a moment. We're going to give an inbounds pass, but 6 fouls in a period is over the limit.
Danisha Bailey on the line, 2 shots.
And at the line is number 5, Danisha Bailey. Bailey's first game of the year. And so now she's 100% from the free throw line, 1 for 1 on the season. Missed this the second. Rebound for Xavier. Duncan controls it. Gets it to Pointer.
1 minute to go, 1 minute.
Bria Arns kicks it outside. Inside to Duncan now. Arns made a nice cut into the lane and puts it in off the glass. Final minute of the first period. Bailey with the ball inside to Primus. Spins, misses. Gets her own rebound. Correction, that's Crabtree. And this time she gets it to fall. Shot clock is off. Final 20 seconds of the first period. Zaire McNeil on the point, driving. Gets it off the glass, count the basket, and the foul.
Zaire McNeil.
Foul's going to be called on
Texas College foul,
number one Taylor Crabtree. That's her first personal. And just the first foul. Should be the second foul actually called on Texas College here in the first period. One shot, and it's good for McNeil, who completes the three-point play. Shot from long range by Womack, and it's good for 3 points. Got that away right at the buzzer. Brings Texas College to within 2. Score at the end of the first period, Xavier 21, Texas College
19.
We'll be back in just a minute for the second period. Welcome back. Xavier will inbound to begin the second quarter. Correction, they won the opening toss, so it will be Texas College inbounding. Womack gets it into Bailey. Bailey drives into the lane. Wide open shot, misses it, too strong. McNeil with the rebound, takes it coast to coast and finishes the layup.
Zaire McNeil.
Zaire McNeil, a freshman guard from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Going coast to coast there. Nice cut into the lane there for Rylan Rogers.
Layup is good by Ryan Rogers.
Rogers with her first basket.
Correction, Rylan Rogers. Out of bounds, Texas College ball.
Misplayed pass there, goes out.
Xavier, number 14,
Turnover. Deja Virgil checks back in. She replaces Raina Ross. Turnover. Wide open, Zaire McNeil. Misses the easy layup. She slowed up there. Probably should have just kept going with the pace she was going. And a three-point basket by Lauren Lafitte. Texas College back on top now by one. Virgil gets it to Irons. Irons inside to Duncan. Back out to Irons, who takes two-point basket. It's Womack who brings it across for Texas College. Backs up, Irons takes a three-point shot, misses. Rebound there for Destiny Pointer. Almost threw it away, but Virgil recovers. Pointer from way downtown, misses off the front of the rim. And rebound for Rogers. Almost with the steal there was Destiny Pointer.
22,
Victory Adeche and Osi Bakubgasum return for Xavier. Womack trying to set a screen and then work off it. Drives in the lane, shoots, she's off balance, but gets that ball to roll and fall. Well, that went all the way around the rim. Got it to go. Lead been going back and forth. This team's exchanged two-point buckets. Deja Virgil drives, shoots, in and out. Rebound there was by Crabtree, who lost it, trying to get across the timeline. Virgil.
Basket by Destiny Porter.
That's inside to Pointer, who
Pointer.
puts it away from close range. And Pointer and Udeche with the press. Slow down the Texas College Steelers, get the steal, and can't complete the play there on the fast break.
32, Jordan Manning.
But it's out of bounds
Texas College, number 5, Danisha
to
Bailey.
Xavier. They'll retain possession.
Also for Xavier, number 23, Jalea Lafargue.
Substitutions for both teams. Lafarge and Manning check in for Xavier. Here's Lafarge from downtown, misses. Back up Gossam with the rebound. Back up top to Virgil with a new shot clock. 20-second reset. She'll slow it down as Xavier gets set to run a play. Udeche at the top of the key, tries to get it inside. Pass was too low, and it's picked off. Fast break, finished off by Crabtree.
By Taylor Crabtree.
Wide open, Udeche misses the shot from straight away. Correction, that was Manning. All kicked out to Lauren Lafitte. She misses the three-point basket. Rebound Xavier. Virgil brings it up. Missed three-pointer. Rebound there for Crabtree. Takes it all the way, misses. Rebound underneath. It was Kaylin Primus with the rebound. And she's fouled by Victory Udeche, her second personal. First team foul of the second quarter. Kaylin Primus will get 2 free throws here. It was a shooting foul. Try to extend the Texas College lead. With 5:24 to go in the second. Makes the first. Shoots 62.5% from the free throw line on the season. Averages just 5 points. Gets both, and Texas College back out to a 3-point lead. Udeche checks out. Correction, she's still in. Check those numbers for you. Virgil on the point. Swings it over to McNeil. Inside for backup Gossam. Dribbles into the lane. Gets the shot off. Bounces in and out off the glass and back in. Count it. Xavier back to within 1. Womack brings it up.
Timeout is called by Texas College.
Timeout, Texas College.
Full timeout.
This will be a full timeout, 60 seconds. We'll take the break. We'll be right back. Welcome back, Texas College to inbound. 4:48 left, second period. And Texas College with a 1-point lead. Poked away and stolen. Manning can't finish the drive, but she's fouled.
Texas College
And the foul is on number 5, Danisha Bailey. That's her first personal, second team foul of the second quarter. Manning will go to the line to shoot 2. Manning, a junior forward from Canton, Mississippi, prepped at Canton High School.
Jordan Manning on the line, 2 shots.
Shoots 61% from the free throw line. Gets the first for the tie, looking to go ahead with the second. Manning misses the second. Ball's out of bounds to Texas College. Actually, a foul was called on Udeche. That was her third personal.
Xavier foul. Jordan Manning, her second, team second.
Jordan Manning now assessed with a foul.
11, Abria Irons.
Her second, third team foul of the second quarter. Womack, long pass to Lafitte, who steps back behind the line, misses the 3. Virgil runs out to get the rebound, brings it down quickly. Up top to Arns, swings it around to Lafarge, who drives. Misses the layup. Nice work underneath by backup Gossam to keep it alive, get the rebound, and put it away. That basket breaks the tie. Here's Lafitte again. She made one from here earlier. That's her spot. She gets the three-pointer again. And Texas College is back on top. Inside to Udeche. Udeche again from about 21 feet. Misses that one. Rebound for Bailey. She'll bring it up. Gets it to Womack. Womack from the left side. Thinking about driving. Long three-pointer. Off the back of the rim. Virgil with the rebound. Gets it to Lafarge, who brings it across and down the court. Deche swings it over to Virgil. Drives in the lane. Finds Backup Gossam wide open underneath. And Backup Gossam puts it under now. 3 minutes to go, second period. Primus throws it away.
Substitution for Xavier. Number 5, Destiny Pointer.
Destiny Pointer checks in for Xavier, replaces Deja Virgil. It's Pointer, Irons, Udeche, Backup Gossam, and Lafarge on the court for the Gold Nuggets. Udeche outside to Pointer, who gets it into Backup Gossam. Ball poked away. Backup Gossam gets it back. Takes it from about 18 feet. Nice shot for the 6'2 center from Yaoundé, Cameroon. The one international player on the Xavier squad this year. From the corner, Kaylin Primus drains the 3. All tied now, 36. Lafarge brings it across. Drives into the right side, gets it into Backup Gossam, who turns and scores. Backup Gossam leading the way for the Gold Nuggets this afternoon. It's Womack with the ball for the Lady Steers. From the right side, guarded by Arns. Spins, drives, throws it off the shot clock. That'll be a turnover.
Xavier basketball.
And Xavier will take possession.
Substitution for Texas College, number 2, Rylan Rogers.
Rylan Rogers checks back in for the Lady Steers. She'll replace Lafitte. Lafarge working the point for Xavier. Dribbles left, passes it back to the right to Udeche, who drives around the right side. Misses that ball, and a foul called underneath.
Xavier foul on number 33, OC Backup Gossam.
It's called on Backup Gossam. That's her first personal foul, fourth team foul of the second quarter. It's Womack who brings it across for the Lady Steers. She keeps the handle on the ball. Gets over to Crabtree, who drives in the lane. Misses the shot, but she's fouled by Udeche.
Xavier foul on Victory Udeche, her fourth.
That's Udeche's fourth
Team
foul.
fifth.
Picked up 4 fouls already in the first half. Two shots here for the Lady Steers. This is the first one short. That's Crabtree at the line. And with just 53 seconds left to go, Xavier coach Bo Browder chooses not to sub Udeche, who has those 4 fouls. Crabtree makes a second.
Substitution in for Xavier, 32.
Well, with the made free
Jordan
throw, they have a
Manning.
chance to make that substitution. Manning comes in, replaces Udeche. Under a minute to go now. A little bit of a press now from Texas College. Long pass from Lafarge. Back of Gossam open underneath. Doesn't shoot right away, but finally does. Misses off the front of the rim. Womack slows it down. And now the double team comes from Lafarge. Womack beats it, tries to split it. A reach-in foul called.
Xavier foul,
And that
23,
fouls
Jalea Lafarge.
on Jalea
Her
Lafarge.
third.
That's her
Team's at the
third.
limit.
6-team foul, so Womack will shoot the bonus free throws for Texas College. Down just by 1. 15.4 seconds on the clock.
Substitution for Texas College, 21,
Tierney Minor checks in
Steve Womack on the line for 2 shots.
for Kalen Primus for the Texas College Lady Steers. And Womack will now shoot. Gets the first one to fall. Shoots 85% from the line. Not only leads the team in points scored, but also in rebounds, assists, and free throw percentage. Although she misses the second, it's a tie ball game. 10 seconds to play. It was Backup Gossam with the rebound. Lafarge brings it across. Lafarge was going to go up to shoot, and she's fouled.
Texas College foul, number 1, Taylor
Fouls on
Crabtree,
Taylor
second,
Crabtree. That's
team
her second personal. Was going up to shoot. Was Lafarge, and they do call it a shooting foul. Was trying to get that last
Jalea
second
Lafarge
shot
on the line,
off
2 shots.
before the buzzer to end the first half. So Lafarge will have a chance to break the deadlock and put Xavier ahead going into the locker room. That's assuming Texas College can't come up with another buzzer beater like they did at the end of the first quarter. Lafarge misses the first. and misses the second. Rebound and shot can't get off before the buzzer. Halftime score, Xavier 38, Texas College 38. The teams have played to a tie
The Xavier Gold Nuggets and the
through the
Texas
first
College
half of action.
Aviators.
Well, we'll take a break. It's halftime. We'll be back about 5 minutes before the second half begins to go through some stats with you. We appreciate you joining us. Stay with us. Second half action coming up. Welcome back from the Convocation Center in New Orleans. We wanted to come back a little earlier and get you some stats. We don't have a full box score, but we'll quickly go over some scoring leaders with you for Texas College. Number 10, Mystique Womack, no surprise there, led the team with 16 points, followed by number 1, Taylor Crabtree with 8. For the homestanding Xavier University Gold Nuggets, it was OC Backup Gossam, 18 points and 10 rebounds, a double-double in the first half alone. And number 11, Abria Irons, had 6 points. So it was pretty clear that the Xavier offense was going through the post, and Backup Gossam most of the evening so far. And also when she was on the bench, they were trying hard to get it through the backup center, Kyla Duncan. And if you were watching the stream during halftime there, you saw the men warming up, so don't forget, the men's game between Texas College and Xavier will follow immediately after this one. Tip-off set for 7:30, but there will be a minimum of 30 minutes between if this one goes long. Well, as we're getting ready for the second half to start, we can go through the series history with you. Xavier does lead this matchup 9-0. This is the 10th all-time meeting between the women's teams from these two schools. The first meeting was way back in 1987-88 season, and the last time they met was November 23rd of 2013. Xavier won that one 75-47. No jump balls called in the first half. Xavier had won the opening tip-off. Texas College inbound to start the second period, and it's Xavier to inbound to start the third. Underneath, Deja Virgil steps back, puts it in off the glass.
That was good for Deja Virgil.
Traveling violation for Rylan Rogers. Looked like she was indecisive between deciding whether to continue to hold on to that or make a pass. Virgil and Lafarge both in for Xavier in the backcourt. Lafarge will handle the duties at the point. They're joined in there by Irons, Backup Gossam, who just scored again for her 20th point, along with Destiny Pointer. Poked away there by Lafarge, the steal. Swings it out there to Virgil. Misses the three-pointer. She hasn't made one today. Abria Irons underneath with the rebound. Misses the putback. Pointer thinks about it, but then swings it out to Lafarge, who slows it down. Pointer again on the left side, over to Virgil. Gets it inside to Backup Gossam. Lafarge cuts into the lane. Gives it back to Backup Gossam, and Virgil takes another shot, and she misses. Virgil struggling from the floor tonight. Shoots just 30% on the season. Backup Gossam with a rebound underneath after the Lady Steers miss. Lafarge will bring it up. Drives into the center of the lane, finds Irons on the right side. She's fouled. Foul is on number 1, Taylor Crabtree. That's her third personal, first team foul of the third. And Irons will shoot 2. She makes the first. %68% from the free throw line on the year, makes both here. And a 6-0 scoring run to start the second half for the Gold Nuggets. Long inbound pass. One-on-one, Crabtree drives, misses. Rebound underneath. It's controlled by Backup Gossam. Pointer has it now, tries to go coast to coast. Misses off the bottom of the glass, but Lafarge is there. 2 rebounds there, misses the first, but gets it again and puts it back. Now it's an 8-point run to start the third quarter, and Texas College will take an early timeout. They've got 2 remaining. Xavier yet to use one has all 5 of theirs to go. Both these teams play again this weekend, continue their Red River Athletic Conference schedule. I mentioned at the onset, this is the first of a 4-game homestand for Xavier. They welcome in Jarvis Christian on Saturday. And then next Thursday and Saturday, LSU Alexandria and LSU Shreveport will visit. All 3 of those dates will be doubleheaders with the men's teams. You'll be able to catch all of those games right here on the Xavier Athletics YouTube channel. Backup Gossam from about 18 feet, misses. Bailey finds Womack. Womack passes over to Primus, who shoots and scores. Three-point basket is good. Virgil gets it to Irons, who drives, kicks it out to Lafarge. Misses the shot. Rebound underneath for Primus. Rogers for 3, misses. Womack crashes in, is able to control initially, but Primus, who goes for it, can't keep it in bounds, out of bounds, and it will go back over to Xavier.
Substitution for Xavier.
Kyla Duncan
35,
checks in, replacing backup Gossam.
And also number 10, Raina Ross.
And Raina Ross checks in for Irons. Virgil dribbles right, passes back to the top of the key for Lafarge, who swings it over
Traveling violation.
to Pointer, who's called for a traveling.
Substitution in for Xavier, 32, Jordan Manning.
Jordan Manning checks in for Xavier, replaces Lafarge. We haven't seen Udeche yet for the Gold Nuggets, who picked up 4 personal fouls in the first half.
Xavier foul, number 5, Destiny Pointer.
Foul called there on Destiny Pointer. That's her first personal foul and the first team foul of the third quarter. Womack will inbound. Gets it to Bailey. Bailey dribbles right. Keeps it. Dishes it off to Crabtree, who drives and misses the basket.
Xavier foul, number 5, Destiny
Fouls
Pointer,
on number 5, Destiny Pointer. Picks up 2 quick fouls. Her second and the second team foul of the third quarter.
In the game for Xavier, number 34,
Zaire McNeil checks in, replacing Virgil. Texas College will have 2 shots. It's Crabtree at the line. Misses the first. And gets the second to fall. The 8-0 run to start the third quarter by Xavier has been matched now, or I should say has been answered with a 4-point run by Texas College. Reach-in foul there on Taylor Crabtree. That's her 4th personal. She picked up 3 in the first half. She'll check out.
In the game for Texas
replacing
College,
her
20, Lindsey Brigham.
Is Lindsey Brigham. Xavier inbound from the baseline. McNeil gets it to Pointer. McNeil again drives. She's fouled. Count the basket.
Basket is good by Raina
Check that. That was
Ross.
Raina Ross. Raina didn't play much in the first half.
Texas College foul. Number 20, Lindsey
Foul's
Brigham.
called on Brigham, who
First,
just
team's
checked
third.
in. That's her first personal and the third team foul of the third quarter for Texas College. Ross misses the free throw. Womack from downtown misses. Jump ball underneath.
Jump ball, possession arrow, Texas College.
And that was Rogers and McNeil. Possession on the jump ball belongs to Texas College. They'll inbound from the baseline. Rogers shoots short. Rebound underneath. Raina Ross brings it up. Ross inside to Duncan. She's fouled as she tries to shoot. Fouls on number 2, Rylan Rogers.
Rylan Rogers, her first.
That's her first personal and the fourth team foul of the third quarter. Shooting foul, Kyla Duncan's will have 2
Kyla Duncan
for Xavier.
on the line for 2 shots.
First rolls out. Duncan misses both. Shoots just 41% from the line, so no surprise there. Rogers from the corner, short. Rebound underneath. Xavier brings it up. Trying to get it inside to Duncan. Misplayed pass, turnover. Womack with the left hand. Scoops and scores. Again, try to try to get it inside to Duncan. Another turnover. And another short 3. That was Primus who came up short that time. Ross called for the carry. Came too far underneath that with her hand as she was dribbling.
Substitution for Xavier, number 11, Abria Irons.
Abria Irons and OC backup Gossam check back in for Xavier. And Lauren Lafitte checks back in for Texas College. Good ball pressure from the Gold Nuggets. Womack here at the top of the key, drives, spins, off balance, long range shot. Foul called on Raina Ross. That's her first. Third team foul of the third quarter. Womack will go to the line to shoot 2. Womack was 1 of 2 from the line in the first half. This is another one here, 1 for 3 now. The 85% free throw shooter struggling from the line tonight. Expected her to make the second, and she did. Did finally get those stats in the first half. The Lady Steers shot 48%, 55 from behind the arc. Foul called there on the Lady Steers. We'll get the identification of that for you in just a moment.
Texas College foul, 20, Lindsey Brigham.
And that was on Lindsey Brigham. That's her second personal. And 15 foul, one more, and Xavier will shoot the bonus free throws. But that was a shooting foul. Which has Jordan Manning on the line. Manning misses both. Rebound underneath for Womack. Reach-in foul for Zaire McNeil.
Zaire McNeil, her first.
That's her first personal and the fourth team foul of the third quarter. Womack drives, tries to kick it out, misplaced the pass, but she's fouled.
34, Zaire McNeil.
Called on McNeil. Picks up her second.
Texas College in the bonus.
Bonus free throws coming for Texas College.
14, Deja Virgil.
Virgil and Lafarge check back in for Xavier. And at the line is Rylan Rogers. Makes the first. Misses the second. Back up Gossam with the rebound underneath. Lafarge brings it across the line. Kicks it out to Virgil. Thinks about taking a three, but doesn't. Swings it to Irons, who gets it into the paint to back up Gossam. Misses. Rayner Ross keeps it alive. Deja Virgil.
Basket is good. Deja Virgil.
From the left side. Three minutes to go now in the third quarter. Rogers gets it to Womack. Womack is double teamed, kicks it inside. Got it inside there to Bailey, who was quickly closed down, but she's fouled. Foul called on Jalea Lafarge. Lafarge, they're saying that's her fourth personal. So Lafarge and Udeche both with 4 personals now. First free throw for Rogers is good. Rogers makes both. Lafarge checks out.
Number 5,
Destiny Pointer replaces her. So Lafarge and Udeche both on the bench with 4 personals for Xavier. Deja Virgil beats the press. Nice pass to Pointer, who drives underneath. High off the glass, misses. Back up Gossam with the rebound, misses. And it's Brigham who controls it for the Lady Steers. Primus in the corner, loses it, gets it back, passes it inside to Tierney Minor. And we've got a traveling violation.
Xavier basketball.
So before Xavier could tie it up for the Jump ball, it'll be a traveling violation, turnover, Xavier ball. Texas College did have 10 first half turnovers. That continued Xavier's streak of having 10 plus turnovers in a long running stretch of games, 560 in a row now. Only committed 4 turnovers of their own in the first half. Here's Abria Irons. Got it on the takeaway. Irons is okay. She took out the cameraman, or I should say tripped over the cameraman, took herself out after she missed. Womack assessed with her first personal foul. 6-team foul. It was a shooting foul, but over the limit anyway. Would be 2 shots from here on out for both teams. Irons makes the first. Shoots 68% from the line on the year. Irons misses the second. Womack with the easy rebound underneath. She splits the press, but loses it inside. It's poked away by Pointer. Backup Gossam controlled it and got the outlet pass to Virgil, who missed the layup. Raina Ross with 2 attempts, misses both. And Raina Ross commits the foul. That's her second personal. Bonus free throws come in for Texas College. The shooter will be number 20, Tierney Minor. Technical foul was actually assessed on Ross for throwing the ball down. She was upset she missed those 2 easy layups, getting those rebounds.
And also there was a technical foul on Ross, so that will be 3 on Ross.
Tierney makes both of those free throws. That was the bonus free throws for the personal foul. Ross was assessed with a personal and a technical, so Womack will shoot the technical foul. 3 personal fouls now on Raina Ross. Womack misses the second.
Substitutions for Xavier.
3 out of 4 free throws made from the charity stripe for the Lady Steers, and that ties us at 51 with 1:27 to play in the third period. Possession remains with Texas College. Primus brings it up. And a double dribble called as she and Womack had miscommunication. He's trying to hand the ball off, but Womack wasn't ready for it. And when Primus picked it back up, double dribble was the call. So another turnover. Virgil brings it up the right side. Gets it to McNeil. Shifts it over to Irons. Drives, and she's fouled. See if that's on Brigham or Rogers. It's called on Rogers. That's her second personal. Irons will shoot 2.
Abria Irons on line, 2 shots.
Makes the first. Irons was 2 of 2 in the first half. 3 of 4 in the second, 5 of 6 on the game. Xavier back on top by 2. Almost poked away there by Pointer, but Womack comes up with it, drives, tries to go underneath.
1 minute.
Backup Gossam tried to play smart defense there, but called for the reach in. It's her second personal foul. And Womack will go to the line to shoot two. Just under a minute now to go in the third period. Womack has struggled from the line tonight, 2 for 4, shoots 85% for the year. Gets that one to roll in. Chance to tie here with the second. Misses. 50% on the night for Womack. Virgil brings it up along the left side. Gets it back to the center with Arns. Hands it off to Manning. Manning, bad pass, intercepted. And taken all the way down by Kalen Primus. The steal and the easy bucket. Texas College retakes the lead. Back up top to Virgil. Looking to get it inside. OC Backup Gossam. There's the pass. And a travel called.
Traveling violation. Texas College ball.
And that was something Xavier did a lot of in the first half, going with their offense through the middle and into the paint. Working everything through Backup Gossam, who led all players with 18 points. But she's called for the travel there. 18.7 seconds to play, third period. Shot clock is off. Bailey brings it up. Now Womack. She's double teamed. Kicks it back over to Bailey, who misses the shot at the buzzer. And after 3 quarters, Texas College leads 54-53 over Xavier.
Ladies and gentlemen, masks must be worn over your nose and mouth at all
We'll take a quick
times.
break. Be back in 30 seconds.
Feet off the seats.
Welcome back. Texas College trailed after the first period by 2. Tied it up at halftime. And now after 3, they lead by 1. It's been a tight game the whole way. Largest lead by either team was right at the beginning of the third period when Xavier went on an 8-0 run. But Texas College came back slowly and steadily and was really helped out by 4 free throws awarded on a bonus personal foul and a technical to boot called on Raina Ross. Xavier will inbound to start the fourth period. Ross gets it into Virgil. Virgil looking to run the offense. Ross over to Pointer for 3, misses. Rebound for Rogers. Drives down the left side. Gets it back up top to Primus. Kicks it over to Lauren Lafitte, who drains the 3. It's the same spot on the other end from the right side that she drained to in the first half. Xavier having a lot tougher time getting the ball inside to Backup Gossam, although they do here. She dribbles and she scores. Count the basket for Backup Gossam. And the foul
Foul. 20,
is on number 20, Lindsey Brigham. That's her third personal foul and the first team foul here in the fourth. Backup Gossam at the line to try to complete the three-point play and get Xavier back to within one. And she misses. Backup Gossam shoots just 50% from the free throw line. Womack brings it up. Looking to drive, splits a double team. Backs out, spins, misses. Backup Gossip controls. Pointer brings it up. Long pass to Virgil. Virgil gets it inside to backup Gossam. Trying to deny that inbound pass is Lauren Lafitte. But she's called for the foul reaching over. Correction, that was Brigham, not Lafitte, and Brigham called for her fourth personal. So both teams now with players in foul trouble. And Bria Irons wide open underneath. Assist for Virgil, who found her with that inbounds pass, making the cut underneath the basket. And that high press right there at the baseline forces the turnover as Rylan Rogers steps on the baseline after taking the inbound pass. So Xavier slipped behind a little bit, but tied it back up. And has a chance here to take the lead. Here's Irons, tries to drive. Back out to backup Gossam. Swings it over to Pointer, who finds Virgil for three in the corner. Well, Virgil was cold shooting in the first half, but found a way to get that one to fall there. Put Xavier up by three. Good job trusting herself and continuing to shoot through those woes. Missing it short is Bailey. Rebound, Virgil, 3-on-1. Decides to bring it back. Gives it to a trailing Raina Ross, who's tripped by Primus. They're going to call that a shooting foul. First personal foul on Primus and the third team foul here in the fourth quarter. Another timeout called by Texas College.
30-second timeout.
This is their third timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. They still have two left. Xavier has yet to use a timeout. They have all five of theirs and have not committed a foul yet in the fourth quarter. 3 team fouls already assessed on Texas College. Backup Gossam leads all players with 22 points for Xavier. Just behind her, and no surprise for Texas College, is Mystique Womack, who has 20. Also in double digits for Texas College with 10 points is Kaylin Primus. For Xavier, also in double digits, Abria Irons has 13. They've corrected the call, not a shooting foul. Irons misses the shot. Rebound put back up by Ross is missed as well. Womack comes away with it for the Lady Steers. They trail by 3. In the corner, Lauren Lafitte. That's not her sweet spot. Virgil with the rebound. Kyla Duncan checked in during that last timeout. This is the shot from the paint. Slowing it down is Rogers. Swings it to the left to Womack. Tries to drive on Ross. Shot is off. Rebound Virgil. Virgil with a bad pass there. Rogers with the takeaway. Rogers drives and scores. Count the basket.
Basket good by Mystique Womack. Xavier
And the foul will be
Deja
on
Virgil.
Deja Virgil.
Her first,
That's her
team's
first personal and the first team foul here in the fourth quarter. Womack at the line to try to complete the three-point play and tie things up. And she does. Substitution for Texas College. Crabtree comes back in, replaces Rogers. Virgil, Pointer, Duncan, Irons, and Ross on the floor for Xavier. No shot there. Kyla Duncan called for a travel. Duncan in, giving backup Gossam a rest.
Substitution for Xavier.
First time we'll see Victory Udeche in the second half for Xavier. She replaces Duncan. Womack to bring it up the court for the Lady Steers on the left side. Trying to drive on Ross. Gets to the side of the lane, misses. Rogers with the rebound, and she misses. Udeche with the rebound for Xavier. And a double dribble called on Udeche.
Texas College ball.
Turnover to the Lady Steers. Womack gets it into Crabtree. Shoots in the lane, misses. Irons with the rebound. Outlet pass to Virgil, who drives up the right side. Here's Irons, gets into the paint, shoots, misses. That ball's out of bounds off of Crabtree. Possession will stay with Xavier. Zaire McNeil checks in, replaces Virgil. Sure we'll see McNeil run the point. There's McNeil, straight away three-pointer, short off the front of the iron. Rebound was to Rogers. Womack trying to bring it up. Pointer initially poked that away, forced the jump ball. Possession belongs to Texas College. .546 to play, tie ball game, 60 apiece. Primus with the ball. Womack tries to set a screen, but decides against it. Ball inside to Crabtree, drives around the right side, and the basket is good. Foul assessed to Zaire McNeil. That's her third personal. Third team foul of the fourth.
That'll be her third, team second. Correction, 2 fouls on McNeil.
Crabtree will shoot one. Misses. Gets her own rebound, but taken away by McNeil, who finds Udeche in the lane. And she traveled, took 2 big steps.
Texas College ball. Xavier substitution.
Backup Gossam returns. She'll replace Udeche. Tough night for the senior forward. Trying to deny that pass was McNeil, but she's called for a foul. They're saying that's her third. I thought that was her fourth. She had picked up 2 quick ones in a row earlier in the half, and 2 more there, but maybe I'm mistaken. They're saying 3 now on McNeil. 3 team fouls now on Xavier in the quarter. Womack, the crossover, misses, rebound, underneath, gets her own and puts it back. A good hustle by Womack to follow up her missed shot. Texas College now up by 4. Irons with the layup.
Basket by Bria Irons.
Good job by the Texas Steers to break the
Xavier
press.
foul, number 5, Destiny
Fouls assessed
Pointer.
on Destiny
Third
Pointer.
team
That's her
score.
third. And the fourth team foul. Womack with good quick decisions, making those passes to break the press. Last 2 times down the court. Xavier's been called for a foul. There's ball poked away. The steal by Raina Ross. She can't finish, though. Pushed away from the basket and fouled
Texas College foul, number 3,
by Kaylin Primus.
Team's 4.
That's her second personal. 4th team foul of the 4th quarter. Raina Ross will go to the line. She missed 2 earlier. Shoots just 57% from the line.
Raina Ross for 2 shots.
Misses the first. Makes the second. It's a 1-point game. Rogers quickly down the court. Lost the handle on that. There's Pointer. Gives it off to O.C. Bakip Gossam, who misses. Bakip Gossam will go to the line.
Texas College foul.
The foul's on Kaylin Primus. That's her third and the 5th team foul. So Xavier will be shooting bonus free throws for the remainder. Bakip Gossam at the line again. 50% free throw shooter. Makes the first, and we're tied at 64. Bakip Gossam averages just 6 points per game, but has 23 here tonight. Had a double-double in the first half with 18 points and 10 rebounds. Misses the second. Womack comes away with the rebound. Gets it across to Bailey. Back to Womack. Under 4 minutes to play. Womack to Rogers. Check that was Bailey. Dishes it off to Lafitte, who drains another three-pointer. 4 3-pointers now for Lauren Lafitte. And that puts the Lady Steers back up by 3. Bakip Gossam finds a wide open Lafarge underneath as she was triple teamed. Lafarge can't finish it off though as she was hacked. The foul on Rylan Rogers, that's her third. Jalea Lafarge at the line to shoot 2. First one, a little too strong. The second one off the side of the rim and out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Texas College basketball.
Team rebound for Texas College. And they'll bring it up with a 3-point lead. Under 3.5 minutes to play now. Texas College looking to get their first conference win in what has turned out to be their first conference game of the season after postponing their last 8 contests. Xavier, meanwhile, looking to extend their 4-game win streak. Taylor Crabtree with the shot. She's fouled.
Xavier foul.
And it's called on number 23, Jalea Lafarge. That'll be her 5th foul, and she's fouled out. Crabtree will go to the line to shoot 2.
Taylor Crabtree on the line for 2 shots. In the game for Xavier, 22.
It's Victory Udeche who comes in to replace Lafarge. The first is good for Crabtree. Crabtree now with 12 points. 10 shy for average of 22. This is the second. Udeche with the rebound. Pointer to Arns, who'll bring it across. Drives into the lane, the floater, misses. Rebound underneath, Bakib Gossam. Jump ball called.
Jump ball.
Possession arrow belongs to Xavier. They'll maintain possession. Shot clock is at 19. Inbound to Rainer Ross. Will go strong to the rim and puts it in off the glass. Now a 2-point game. Womack wide open. Akib Gossam is called for the foul. Womack scores. Now leads all players. 25 points. Akib Gossam's third personal foul. And the 5th team foul on Xavier. Both teams will be in the bonus for the remainder of the game. Womack will go to the line. Correction, Crabtree will go to the line to shoot one. Basket's good. 5-point lead now for Texas College. Destiny Pointer with the handle. Goes to the right. Passes back to the middle for Ross. And tries to drive. She gets into the paint. Gives it to Udeche at the top of the key. Swings it over to Bakib Gossam. Long shot for Bakib Gossam. Missed, but a great rebound on Bria Arns, who crashed inside. It's Bailey. Tries to get it inside for Crabtree. Poked away by Destiny Pointer. Scramble for the ball, and jump ball will be called.
Jump ball, possession arrow.
Possession belongs to Texas College. Shot clock did not change, 9 seconds. The referee is going to check with the table. And they'll stay with that call there. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound to Womack. She'll drive. You know she'll shoot. She scoops. Called for the travel. So a turnover. Ball goes back to Xavier. They trail by 3. 1:41 to play. Rainer Ross at the point, gives it to Arns. Arns drives around the left side. The ball was in the cylinder and bounced out. Bakib Gossam underneath with the rebound. And she's fouled. Bakib Gossam will have to do it from the free throw line. Fouls on number 10, Mystique Womack. That's her second.
In the game for Texas College, number 3,
Kaylin Primus checks back in for Lauren Lafitte for Texas College. Bakib Gossam at the line for Xavier to shoot 2. Chance to get it within 1, but the 50% free throw shooter would have to make 2. She gets the first. Make that 2 for Bakib Gossam. And she now has 25 points. It's a 1-point game. Xavier continues to press. Timeout called Texas College.
Called by Texas College.
1:14 to go. We'll do a game reset. Xavier still has all 5 of their timeouts left.
Timeout.
Texas College is down to just 1. Both teams are over the limit. Both teams will be shooting 2 free throws on any foul for the remainder of the game. 1 point game now, and it's been close throughout. Xavier led by 2 after 1. It was tied at the half. Texas College led by 1 at the start of the third quarter. They've gone up by as much as 4. A little bit of sloppy play, turnovers and fouls on both teams has kept it close. Texas College on pace to score around their average. They average 74 points a game, but give up 77 a game. On the other side of the equation, Xavier averages only 63 points a game, so they're over their average now, but they hold their opponents to 54.2 points a game. They are 13th in scoring defense in the NAIA. Texas College to inbound. Possession now belongs to Xavier if there's another jump ball. It's Crabtree. Guarded by Ross. Crabtree into the lane. Blocked, taken away by Ross. Tough pass there, but Abria Arns comes up with it, and she's fouled hard by Rylan Rogers. A nice outlet pass there by Ross to find Arns down underneath. Bailey called for the foul. That's her third. Chance to tie or take the lead if Arns can make both of these free throws. The junior guard comes from Boutique, Louisiana, prepped at John Curtis Christian. Makes the first.
Under a minute left in the game, under a minute.
Misses the second. Rebound, Texas College. Tied at 71. 50 seconds now to play. Xavier's 4-game win streak is on the line. No surprise, the ball's in the hands of Mystique Womack. She finds an open Crabtree who kicks it out. And that was Bailey who missed the three-pointer. Timeout.
Timeout is
Called by Xavier, and that's their first. 30.4 seconds on the game clock. 26 seconds on the shot clock. There's
Coming up, we will have
just over a 4-second differential.
between the Texas College Steers and the Xavier Gold Rush. 7:30 approximate time.
So one more time, the game reset. Both teams over the limit. Possession hour belongs to Xavier. Xavier has 4 timeouts left. Meanwhile, with a lot of early timeouts called in the first half, Texas College is down to their last one remaining. And just a reminder, we'll be back on the air after the women's game with the men's game. That'll be a separate YouTube stream you can find right here on the Xavier University Athletics YouTube channel. So after we go off the air, you'll be able to click on a new link there on the web and check out the men's game. Tip-off for that scheduled for 7:30. And that'll probably be a little bit late. There'll be a minimum of about 30 minutes between games. Pointer inbounds to Raina Ross. Back to Pointer. Over to Arns. Arns in the paint, drives, misses the layup, but she's fouled. 14.6 seconds on the clock. The foul is on Rylan Rogers. That's her 4th personal. Arns at the line. She tied it up last time she was at the line, looking now to take the lead. First one is good. Shot clock is off, 14.6 to go in the game. Arns makes both. 2-point lead for Xavier, and Texas College will take their final timeout.
It'll be a full timeout.
So these two teams had not met since 2013. With Xavier joining the Red River Athletic Conference this year, this will be an annual occurrence now. Xavier, as I mentioned, has their 4-game win streak on the line and also has never lost at Texas College, has won all 9 previous meetings. This is the 10th meeting between the teams. Bria Arns with those last free throws. Got to 20 points. She joins OC Bakib Gossam over 20. Bakib Gossam has 25. Womack leads Texas College with 25. So good job by Bakib Gossam and Arns picking up the slack in the absence of Xavier's leading scorer, Nia Bishop. That timeout advances the ball past the midcourt line. Primus will inbound from in front of her bench. Gets it into Womack. 2-point game. Will they go for the tie or a 3 for the win? Blocking foul called. Womack misses the shot. 5.7 seconds on the clock. Destiny Pointer is called for the foul. That's her 4th personal. And Womack will go to the line to shoot 2. Womack has struggled from the line tonight. Makes the first. One more would tie it with 5.7 seconds left on the clock. Free throw is up, and it's good. Timeout, Xavier.
Timeout called by Xavier.
Well, no surprise there. Xavier, Coach Bo Browder, in his 23rd season here, saved his timeouts for exactly this occasion. Tied at 73, 5.7 seconds left on the game clock. Xavier still has 3 timeouts remaining. Texas College is out. Both teams over the limit, and possession hour belongs to Xavier. It's been a good night for the 5th-year senior OC Bakib Gossam. The 6'2 center hails from Yaoundé, Cameroon. Nice place to be for sports right now in this time of year. It's the African Cup of Nations, the big soccer tournament there being held in Cameroon for the first time in 50 years. Although the host nation is out as the quarterfinals roll around. So the timeout advances the ball past half court. Xavier will inbound from the near side. Bakib Gossam, Ross, Arns, Pointer, and Udeche on the floor. Ross dribbles off her foot, is able to get it back, but the time expires, and we will have some bonus basketball for you. Overtime as regulation ends 73-all.
Between Texas College and
We'll take a quick break. We'll be back in 1 minute for overtime here from New Orleans. 5 minutes of overtime about to begin. Both teams get an additional timeout, so Texas College now has one. Xavier back up to 4. Opening tip controlled by OC backup Gossam, right to Abria Irons, who lays it in. Easy bucket to open the overtime period. Three-point shot is off the mark for Primus. It's Crabtree, Rogers, Primus, Bailey, and Womack on the court. The game's original starters for Texas College. It's Irons, Udeche, who's shooting now and scores, along with Pointer, Ross, and Bakip Gossam for Xavier. Bailey tries to drive. She's denied, but the foul is called. It's on Raina Ross. That's her 4th. Fouls do not reset for overtime, so both teams still shooting the bonus.
Danisha Bailey on the line, 2 shots.
And Danisha Bailey will shoot 2 on the shooting foul. Makes the first. Xavier with a 4-0 run to start overtime. And that free throw cuts the lead to 3. Bailey going to try to cut it down to 2 now. Misses. Rebound in the lane. Crabtree. All blocked by backup Gossam, out of bounds. So Texas College will get a full shot clock here after the free throw, I believe. Correction, it's a 20-second reset. And it's down to 17 now. Primus for 3, way off the mark. Ball finds Crabtree. Knocked out by backup Gossam. And controlled by Adeche. It's Irons who brings it across the line. Raina Ross with the ball on the left side. Skip pass inside to backup Gossam and a jump ball called. Possession arrow now belongs to Texas College.
Jump ball, possession arrow, Texas College.
Referees originally were saying it was Xavier ball, but they controlled the opening tip. And the possession arrow now belongs to Texas College. As soon as the inbound, it will be possession in favor of Xavier on any jump ball. Blocking, check that. Offensive foul called there on Womack.
Texas College foul, number 10, Mystique Womack.
And that's her 3rd personal. Player control foul, no free throws awarded. Irons hands it off to Ross, who dribbles to the left. Inlet past the backup Gossam, gets it back out to Adeche. Ross thinks about the 3-pointer, sides against it. Timeout called Xavier. 13 on the shot clock, 3:13 to play in overtime. 3-point lead for Xavier.
30-second timeout.
This will be a 30-second timeout. Xavier still has 3 timeouts left. Womack now up to 27 points to lead Texas College. Backup Gossam still at 25 to lead Xavier. Irons is closing in on her, though, with 22. Good night for the junior guard and the 5th-year senior center. Teams come back on the court. Xavier will inbound from the baseline. Correction, from in front of their bench. And Bria Arns with the ball up top. Looking to drive. Dumps it off to O.C. Bakib Gassam, who puts it in off the glass. Drive from Rogers. Dishes it out.
Traveling violation.
That was Primus actually with the driver. Dished it to Rogers, who traveled. Rainer Ross dribbles, gives it out to Udeche, who gives it to Ross. Inside to Bakib Gassam, spins, misses. Rebound underneath. Womack brings it up. Womack guarded now by 3 players, misses the layup. Bakib Gassam with the rebound. Here's Irons trying to take it all the way and lays it in off the glass. 7-point lead now for the Gold Nuggets. 2 minutes to play in overtime. Bailey with the ball. Nice pass inside to Crabtree, who can't finish, but she's fouled. I believe it was Rainer Ross.
Number 10, Rainer Ross.
And it is Ross. That's her 5th personal. So Ross falls out. Joins Lafarge on the bench, who fouled out before overtime began. Deja Virgil will check in to replace Ross.
Xavier substitution, number 14, Deja Virgil. Taylor Crabtree on the line for 2 shots.
Crabtree to shoot 2, try to cut into this Xavier 7-point lead. First one is short, off the front iron. Lane violation is called on Womack. So that cancels the free throw attempt. Turnover to Xavier. Texas College with the press. Virgil passes it ahead to Pointer, who drives, pulls it back. Passes to Arns. Swings it out to Virgil on the right side. Back up Gassam at the elbow. Finds Arns, who drives inside it, rims out. Rebound underneath. Missed first time, but on the second time asking, Victory Udeche puts it in. Xavier's lead is now 9. Crabtree wide open underneath. Udeche with the block. Taken away by Womack. Crabtree wide open, and she gets the layup to fall. Texas College will take their final timeout. They're within 7 again after falling behind by 9. That was the largest lead of the game for either team. Xavier still has 3 timeouts remaining if they need them. Both teams over the limit. Shooting bonus, free throws, possession arrow belongs to the Gold Nuggets. Xavier to inbound underneath the Texas College basket. Virgil, Pointer, Udeche. Back up Gossam. And Arns on the court for Xavier. Good job breaking the press with quick passes. And now under a minute to play. Gold Nuggets will slow it down. Looking for a shot deep in the shot clock. Nice move inside by Udeche, but she leaves it a little short. And a foul over the back called on OC backup Gossam on the rebound. That's her fourth personal. And we'll have bonus free throws. It's going to be Womack at the line. We started off a little slow from the line today. Was 3 for her first 6. But then has started to get back in her rhythm. Shoots 85% from the line.
Mystique Womack on the line for 2 shots.
42.7 seconds to play. Texas College was not choosing to foul on the last possession down the court, but with 40 seconds left and now a 5-point game, they may. 30-second timeout called by Xavier.
30-second timeout.
They still have 2 remaining. I'm sure they'll be discussing their strategy now to see if Texas College is going to foul. We know they're going to try to hold the ball till late in the shot clock before trying to get a shot of their own off. But first they'll have to do a good job again of breaking the press of Texas College, which the Lady Steers are sure to do. And of course, with that timeout, the ball will advance. So Xavier will inbound from the timeline near their own bench. Won't have to break the press. Into Pointer. Back to Arns. Udeche. And finally, the foul is committed by Danisha Bailey. That's her third. And at the line will be Destiny Pointer. Pointer shoots 69% for the year, the senior guard from Waxahachie, Texas. Has played in all 15 games for the Gold Nuggets this year. She makes the first. The lead is back up to 6. She makes both. 7-point lead for the Gold Nuggets. Shot clock is off. 28 seconds to play. Xavier going to make sure they don't foul. Layup is good for Crabtree. 21 seconds to go now. Virgil is fouled by Womack. With only 8 healthy players, Texas College has to make sure they don't get anyone fouled out as they commit these intentional fouls. Virgil at the line to shoot 2. Misses the first, too strong off the back iron. Gets the second, 6-point lead again for the Gold Nuggets. 15 seconds to play now. Crabtree brings it down, kicks it out to Rogers. Back to Crabtree. Womack now, 3-point shot. It's good. 2.3 seconds to play, and it's a 3-point game. Almost thrown away. In fact, it was.
That is the end of the ball
And Primus
game.
misses a shot.
Final score,
It was only a 2-point shot. Would not have changed the outcome as
Texas College
overtime
83.
expires. Final score, Xavier 86.
Let's give it up.
Texas
for
College
the Xavier Gold
83.
Nuggets.
Xavier extends their winning streak to 5 in a row. They're now 11-5 on the year and 6-1 in the conference. They remain one game behind Our Lady of the Lake. It was the Red River Athletic Conference opener for Texas College. They fall to 4-5 and 0-1. We will have some final stats for you in just about 2 minutes. If you'll stick with us, we'll be on the air for just a few more minutes. With that, be right back.